One of the things that makes Asher so special and unique is that he's really true to who he is. Doesn't do anything, I don't think, for outward acceptance or praise. He really truly is who he is. So when he surfs the way he does, it's because that's how he wants to surf, and that's what he wants to feel. I first started making boards for Asher around 2018, and it mostly just came from our affinity for twin fins. We both just love the feeling that those kind of boards give. I've been exploring that concept for so long. It just made sense to explore it further with the maestro of riding twin fins. I think when he first jumped on the twin fin years ago, I think he was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. The feeling that I wanted to get out of surfing. And I think he didn't care what anybody else was doing. I think that's what just felt right to him, got him excited to surf. And so he's just kind of pursued that path, mastered it really. It's been really special having Asher on the boards. A dream really to be able to get to see him ride the boards and feel the feelings that he gets out of them. For me to be able to see the design I've made expressed in that way and see what's possible with a board like that is just very satisfying. Asher was born and raised in a really unique part of the world and lives in a unique part of the world. It's really kind of disconnected from a lot of busy modern society, and I think he feels like a pride of belonging to those places, so that appreciation that he has, I think, comes through in his character. He lives kind of up on a little mountain up in the bush, the kind of away from everything, but really on the land. He spends a lot of time working his trees and flowers and food that they're growing, and I think that's like really connects him to the earth, connects him to the environment, connects him to the ocean, connects him to the people. He feels very much like a part of the community. I think that's just informed how he surfs. I think that's why when you surf with him, you always feel like a relaxed sense about him. and you don't feel frustration. Sometimes, you'll be around a pro surfer and you feel this like anxiety or this like aggro sort of sense, and there's nothing in that with Asher at all. Definitely always loved really small boards, and probably known for being able to ride really small boards effectively, more so than other people. We joke all the time about how he's riding a boogie board or riding a knee board, but it's been really fun for him to be able to see that type of setup and that type of feeling for different types of boards, stretched out longer boards, something more mid-range in size, and you can still get the sensation that he's looking for, but it actually is like a new sensation, like a new variation on the sensation, and it kind of gives you different advantages too. And I think he's really experienced that, and he's found a lot of fun and enjoyment in that the last few years. Particular about what he rides. He has a very specific idea of what he wants to feel in a board, and so he's pretty specific about what he'd like to ride from me. The other thing about that's so unique is that he's happy to take a board that he loves and he'll surf it for a couple of years and ride it into the ground. And he doesn't always necessarily need new boards all the time. Asher is really a master of board control, being able to weight and unweight and move his feet around to the right spot, right part of the board. I think he really has this natural, I don't know, through time or just repetition or just inherent ability to be able to know when to push and when to relax on the wave and when to let the board run and ride, and when the section presents itself to really push through a turn and really put the board on rail, or just let the board drift and have fun. It's really like his ability to weight and unweight and generate speed and find the line in the wave is really incredible. It's really technical, and it's something you don't necessarily see first look. But when you really are out in the water with him and you're surfing the same waves and you see the types of waves or the waves that he's able to generate speed on, or find the line or find the flow and make a section and always be in the right spot, that's really special and unique. His surfing is just timeless. It'll be just as relevant 20 years from now as it was 20 years ago. I think flow and natural style and speed and pure expression surfing that isn't manufactured will always be relevant. And so no matter what age Asher is, I think people are always going to appreciate that. And I think he's helped redefine like what is a pro surfer, and like what does that mean to be a surfer that people want to watch. You don't have to be an 18-year-old kid competing to be relevant. In fact, you might be more relevant as you age and you have wisdom and you have experience, and you find new lines, and your surfing grows and matures, and it doesn't look like everybody else.
Ziggy play guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly, spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, made it too far. Became the special man, then we were Ziggy's band.